Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. This is this is Hoy Eric V coming at you live from the floor of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, guys. It is 7:25 with 57 seconds. Yeah, guys, I'm coming at you live from the floor, from alongside the trading pits here at the CME, guys. At 7:30, we do have three numbers, well, two numbers, well, one number. It's just divided into three parts. Essentially, it's durable goods, guys. So we guys have durable goods. We have durable goods. Looking for previous was 0.8, looking for a draw of 0.5, guys. Looking for a draw of 0.5. That's what we are looking for. We'll definitely keep that highlighted for you. We're gonna go ahead and get chart talk going early this morning, guys. As you can see here on the 5-minute time frame, guys, on the 5-minute time frame, yeah, you know what we see. We only see one thing happening in the overnight session on all the majors, yes, the Nasdaq, the Dow, and the Russell. Yeah, guys, we have seen one thing in the overnight session, and what is that? Yeah, that's right. You know it. In the 5-minute time frame, we've seen nothing but higher highs, guys, and higher lows. We have seen that bid come in here in the overnight session. It's not anything to write home about. It's not all the way up even to the it's above. We did see above in the Nasdaq, above that recent swing high, the 49s that we saw. It's kind of that chop after that sell-off yesterday, but we're currently trading the 42s in the Nasdaq. Nasdaq has been the weakest of the four majors to the upside. However, guys, let's start and take a look at the ES, guys. ES. Definitely something to see here. We did see a chop range yesterday from that sell-off all the way back down of the 1/2, so that'd be 61 half, 61.75s, guys, all the way down to, we did see it all the way down to the 56.75 area, that overlapping price area. I guess you can call it the 56 halves, guys. This he spiked down below it a couple of times, but not really anything in the way of follow through. We were long, guys. We're long. The first time back up, we were along the 57 halves. We did get some longs in here a couple of different times. We get some 58 quarters, guys, and we did buy the close into the close, and likely took some. I don't know what you guys did. I'm assuming you guys took some likely short profits out of that, some quick profits out of that, guys. But in the overnight session, yeah, you know we have seen nothing but a bid up on the 5-minute time frame. Yes, right. 5-minute time frame, we're looking at the 61.75, 61 halves, guys. That's our support on the 5-minute time frame. Through that, I think we invalidate this 5-minute long-term lean unless we get back up above that 65 again, that 65 quarter. Guys, I do think we are still stuck in the chop zone. Still think we are stuck in an indecision zone, and I do think that this number in less than a minute is going to help make our day. We do also have Jay Powell speaking today. Do have Jay Powell speaking at Jackson Hole, guys. So definitely think that is something to be aware of. The fact that Jay Powell, I think it's going to be at the 9 o'clock time frame. He's going to be speaking at Jackson Hole, opening the thing up. I don't believe that his speech is really going to have much of an impact. It is more of an introductory statement to kind of kick off the whole event. It's kind of like introductory remarks that Draghi makes from time to time, guys. We got 20 seconds, 15 seconds now, guys. 15 seconds until we have that durable goods number. All right, guys, durable goods number. We were, like I said, previous spot 8, looking for a draw of point. Spot 5, and actual is a draw of 1.7, guys. Durable goods X was 0.5 survey. We got a 0.2, and then XDE is yeah, guys, was so looking for 0.8. We got a draw. Looking for 0.8. We got a draw of 1, guys. Got a draw of 1.0. So, guys, durable goods do come in weaker than expected. All right, guys, that gets us back to the ES, guys. I think that we should be looking down here into that 1 175 or 1/2 area, 1/2 area, and then if we see back below it, man, oh man, I don't really know. It validates our long lane if we see a sustained trade below it, and then I don't really know where else we go from there. I think that we continue to chop it up today, but as long as we're still above that 1/2. As long as we're still above that 1/2 area, guys, I definitely do think that we are still seeing that bid come in. I think that near the lower extreme of this balance on the 5-minute time frame is a good place to continue to look for a long added price pattern into that 1/2. We see a spike down into the 1 evens, then back up into that 1/2s on a nice price pattern that we talk about. Yeah, the price patterns that we always are talking about. You know, I'm going to be a buyer. So, guys, we did see those durable goods number come in weaker than expected. Guys, let's take a look at the YM. Let's move it on over, rock it on over on the YM. Actually, before we go too far, let me actually bring up something that would be of interest to you guys. So, guys, yes, we do still have that long lane bias on the 4-hour time frame. Key area of interest is the 28.43 and everywhere above. Let's take a look at Y, right? Let's go back to that ES. Boom, there we are. And let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Why do we still have that long lean above the 28.40 on the 4-hour time frame? Yeah, because we've seen numerous days, guys, now trading above that. And I do think here, there's no doubt about it that 28.43 has not yet been tested. And I think that we are seeing overlapping price pattern up here on this 4-hour time frame from say the 48 to the 70, 73, 48 to the 73. If we trade back below that and trade back through that 43, man, oh man, do I think that 4-hour time frame is starting to give up its ghost, right? All right, so let me take that off there real quick. I just added an extra box. Let's go down to a 30-minute time frame, guys. On the 30-minute time frame, we still do have a long lean bias on the ES with a pattern into 28.57 and anywhere above, guys. We did see that 28.57 work yesterday. I do think that 28.57 is still our price pattern here on the 30-minute time frame. On the 30-minute time frame, I still think that 57 is still holding up here and back down into it. If we get back down below it, I think that the 30 minutes starts to call that 30-minute in question, guys. 30-minute starts coming into question here. No doubt about it. And then on the 5-minute time frame, we are looking at 1/2, guys. So we have a long lean bias on the shortest time frame. Long lean bias in the ES so a trade above the what was it? It was the 61.50s, guys. 61.50s. All right, guys, we trade above that and above and price pattern into 28.61 halves, guys. All right, let's go take a look at the YM real quick as we have talked about that. Let's see some YM action. All right, guys. So that YM clearly in the overnight session, we are above the invalidation point of this move down, guys. We're above that invalidation at 25,713. Yeah, we are above that invalidation area. We're still above that spike high, the 25,691s that we saw. Spiked above it and came rip roaring higher, guys. Rip roaring higher here into the overnight time frame. Yeah, YM. If you compare the YM to that ES, let's flip back over to that ES 5-minute chart. Yeah, you see it here, guys. That ES 5-minute chart. Yeah, guys. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4 areas of balance higher, guys. Let's flip over to that YM chart. Seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas of balance lower, and we're starting to actually balance them up. Fat crand here, guys, into that fourth. But guys, we did see initiative out of balance just in the recent hour here. Let's see a nice move higher on the YM, but failure back into it. So guys, trade back. I think for me, the fat crand this area from say the 708s all the way up to the 752s. And yeah, we're up 55 points in the YM currently, but I think I'm going to fat crown that whole thing. And I think that we are probably more likely to see trade back up to the 51s, 52s again, and then actually up to the 64s. But I think that that's more likely than not. But yeah, guys, we are seeing that 705 on the 5-minute time frame as our invalidation of the 5-minute long, guys, on the YM. So we do on the 5-minute, we actually looking for a price pattern in the 705s, and for long and anywhere above, right? So you'll have a long lean bias on the YM into on the 5-minute time frame. Right. Let's take a look at that 4-hour, and let's take a look at that 30-minute, guys. That 4-hour, we did talk about it yesterday. We did talk about what happened. We saw that initiative out of balance to the upside, guys. Guys, we saw the initiative out of balance up through that 660 area. Saw it all the way up into the 884s, 887 areas, and we saw it back down into it yesterday under that back to that 600 evens. Guys, we did see that in the overnight session. We have gotten back above that 660 area. We are trading this 729 currently, guys, up 59 points. But guys, definitely did see that pullback down. It did not get down into that 590 area that we were looking for to be a buyer on the yeah, guys, on the 30-minute time frame. But yeah, definitely have seen some bid come back in. But yeah, guys, initiative out of balance failed. Let's see if we can get rotation back up. But at this point, guys, initiative out of balance has failed to the upside. And I do think here, I do think here in the 30-minute time frame, as long as we are below, I think, guys, as long with that initiative failing, as long as we're below the 765s, yeah, below the 765s, we have a short lean bias on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so we're looking for a price pattern into 765 and anywhere below, right? I do think here, I think it has to prove to us that it's willing to go back up into that initiative zone, guys. But I do have a long lean bias on the 4-hour time frame. There's no doubt about it. I do have a long lean bias on that 4-hour time frame with anywhere, guys, on that 4-hour time frame above that 25.054 area, guys. 054 area. Guys, I'm taking that back. I'm taking that back, all right? Let me talk about why. Let me talk about why. Let's just look at this real quick, and let me talk about why. Let me do a little discussion. So, guys, we have seen selling back off of this initiative to the balance higher. We have been up to the middle of this area of balance, this 714 area that we talked about, the key 714 area. Yeah, we're up through it right now. So during the 728 is currently up 58 points on the day. Guys, we are off those recent highs up into the 51s. I do think we find our way higher, but guys, I think we did see that 764 is a key area yesterday, and we were unable to get above it. However, guys, we were unable to get even test that the 590 area, guys. So I do think here that we are seeing some chop zone in here, but I do think the chop is higher. So I do want to, if we on any pullback, I do actually want to be long. So we're gonna look at that 590 area still, 591, right? 591. So we're going to keep a long lean bias on the ES since we were unable to test it, and we are back up initiative out of balance. We are going to keep that price pattern to 25,591 and anywhere above. Long lean into 25,705 for long and anywhere above, guys. That's 705. So I do apologize for that confusion. There is definitely a key area at that area we did discuss. At the middle of the previous area balance at 765. That's where we stopped yesterday in the regular trading hours. I do think that's a key area. However, guys, we are definitely off those recent lows, and I do think any pullback down here on a 30-minute time frame, guys, any pullback down to that 591, 585, 589 area, somewhere in that area, I do think is well worth looking at another shot to the upside. We did pull back into the balance, but we are initiative out of balance again. I do think we have to believe that initiative is going to continue to the upside. All right, guys, let's take a look at that NASDAQ, guys. NASDAQ, yeah, join me as we do. We are seeing that NASDAQ. Seeing that NASDAQ with some sort of bid about it. Yeah, that's right. We have seen some bid on that NASDAQ. NASDAQ has been the weakest of the other majors. We have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas of balance, guys. 5 areas of balance. We did recently see us down in that 39, guys. I think below that 39, any sort of sustained manner lower. Yeah, guys, we are definitely starting to see some calling that trend into question, the trend to the upside, guys. Starting to call that into question. So yeah, guys, we are seeing 3 5-minute little bars down here, but we are invalidated and we are heading back up to the upside. Long lean is still in play on the 5-minute, guys. Long lean is still in play on the 5-minute above the 40, above that 39, guys. Long lean still in play on the NASDAQ above that 39 area. All right, guys, so let's do that. Long lean bias on the 5-minute time frame with the trade above. Yeah, that's right, 74.40, guys. 74.39. Let's call it 74.39, guys, on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, that's we've improved that bias. Yesterday, the 5-minute bias was above 74.04, guys. So we have seen a big step forward in that bias. We have tightened it up quite a bit as well, though. On the 30-minute time frame, guys, what do we see here? We see that 74.04. The 74.04 is definitely a key area in that 30-minute time frame for us now. There's no doubt about it. The 30-minute, we're seeing overlapping price activity. 74.04 is a key area. So let's take a look at it. That's 30 on the. So we do have we had a short lean bias yesterday above the 74.42s. Yeah, guys, now we're just going to put in this long lean bias, right? Long lean bias on the 30-minute time frame, anywhere from 74.04, right? 74.04 if I can type, and anywhere above. Okay, and on the 4-hour time frame, let us take a look at it. Those of you guys who have charts are joining me. Those of you guys who are live streaming, yeah, guys, guys, you got to follow along on your own charts. You know it because, yeah, guys, I don't have permission yet to do the broadcast with charts. Let's see here, guys. On the 4-hour time frame, yeah, what do we have here, guys? We have that 72.58, guys. 72. I think we do have a fat crown area here from the 71.85s, guys, all the way up to the 75.30s. Oh man, that's a large fat crown area balance. But yeah, guys, we are definitely bouncing up on the highs from the 7500s all the way down to the 73.28, 73.20s, guys. Yeah, that's man, that's 180 points of range here, but we are seeing a little bit of a bid come in. I think that anything above 72.61 on the 4-hour time frame really draws that in question. So 72.61 is the same 4-hour lean that we've had on the NASDAQ for the last couple of days. So we are long lean bias across the board currently, guys, across the board. All right, guys, so that is long lean bias across the board. We're long on the 4, long on the 30, long on the 5, on all of our biases on the ES and NASDAQ and the Dow. Guys, I'm not going to even take a look at the Russell. Russell has been, I don't even know how to describe it. Russell has been, well, it has just been difficult to trade. Let's put it that way. Has been a difficult trade for us recently, guys. For me in particular, I hope that you guys, those of you guys who are listening, have been able to take some profits out of it. But every time I think I see a lean in the Russell. Yeah, guys, it does the exact opposite. I don't even know how to describe it. I guess new all-time highs will do that to you. We are seeing the four halves at 475s. Four halves and 475s are trading here in the ES. Definitely seeing that four halves and 475s trading in the ES, guys. We are seeing that trade continue here, guys. We've seen that we're 15 minutes after the number, guys, after that durable goods number, and guys, we are seeing that bid still continue to come in. We are seeing that four halves of 475s trading currently. That Nasdaq is up on the 48s. The highs of the day are the 50 halves. So, guys, we are just a couple points off the highs of the day. The YM high today is a 751. We're trading the 732s. Recently 20 points off the highs today. That Russell is showing a little bit of weakness though off that recent high, and likely hasn't validated the 5-minute lean to the upside. But like I said, we're not going to even talk about you, Russell. No, you are not worthy of our time currently. All right, guys. We got gold. Gold, yes, guys. Let's take a look at. Actually, let's take a look at the dollar first, right? Dollar DXY, yeah. Yeah, guys, a dollar. So we have seen that dollar to 95. We do have a bigger area here on the daily, guys. Yeah, that was the high. That was the previous swing high. We saw the 95.501, guys. 95.501. That was the previous swing high in the dollar. Good morning, Sean. Good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. It's fine, fine morning. Yeah. So, yeah, Sean's still there. Awesome. Let's see what Sean says. Good morning to you, Sean. That's right. So, Sean, we did talk about some of those leans. I will go ahead and actually just post those up here in the chat for you. We do have a long lean bias all the way across the board, ES, NASDAQ, and the Dow. Do have long lean biases across the board on the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute, 30-minute, and 4-hour time frame across the board on everything. However, that YM would trade back below, back into balance, guys. Yesterday did definitely call a little bit of that into question. But the overnight session definitely took us back out of balance again, and definitely gave us a little bit of hope on that 5-minute time frame, guys. We are looking at the dollar. We are looking at that dollar, Sean. We are seeing that dollar. Same thing. We saw initiative out of balance on the daily, right? We saw initiative out of balance, and we're back into the daily range, guys. Into the middle of that daily range. You know it, guys. The middle of that daily range on the dollar. Yeah, it's at 94.63, guys. Into the 94.63, I really start to get worried, but definitely trade back into the 93.49s. Man, oh man, does that invalidate that long lean in a dollar? And I think we could see some more selling quick, fast, and in a hurry. Guys, same thing. Yeah, I think we're looking for that 94.63s in the dollar. 94.63 is our 4-hour long lean. I think we give up the ghost at that point because we did have overlapping price activity above it. So, guys, let's talk about the dollar. So, dollar DXY, we do have a long lean bias on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, we do. You know we do. Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Dollar DXY, we do have a long lean bias on the dollar DXY. At where should we put it, guys? You tell me. In the 4-hour time frame, I do think that we're looking at that 94. Let's take a look at it, guys. We are looking at that 94.664 area. So let's just put it there, 94.664 on the on the 4-hour time frame. 94.664. And we do have a long lean bias on the 30-minute time frame. I think not. I think we definitely have a short lean bias on the 30-minute time frame, guys. So in the 30-minute time frame, yeah, guys, we have seen off that high. Yeah, we've seen one overlapping area balance. Yeah, we can just fat cram that. I think that takes us down through invalidation. I think we see another lower, so we see a second area balance lower here, guys. He's following along on the chart. Yeah, the first one is from the 95. After that 96, 984 spike high. Yeah, the first one is 96.77 down to 96.302. Next is from 96.403 down to the 073. See initiative out of balance to the downside. Yeah, we see above this, right around this key area here. this key area, this 95 spot 543. We see a first balance form. We see another balance form here, guys, and another balance form down into the 94 943s. 934, sorry. And then we do see invalidation on the shortest time frame, guys. See invalidation on the shortest time frame, the 5 minutes. So I think we're in a chop trend right here on the 5 minute. We're probably still short, but it's going to be close on the 5 minute. And yeah, guys, we are seeing that overlapping price activity down. We are seeing a fat cran off this low in the 95.7s all the way down into the 94.93s. Fat cran, but definitely seeing something on those lows, guys. So let's go ahead and activate that drawing, make it a little clearer what we're seeing here. But yeah, price activity on these lows, guys. So I do think that we are short. We are short all the way through 96.23, guys. I think 96.23 is still our short in the 30 minutes. So on the 30-minute time frame, we're looking for price pattern into 96.23, right? Is that what I said? 96.23 and anywhere below, right? Although I do think the dollar will continue to get a bid. I think that will be a big area to look at. But guys, we are that short right there, short lean bias on the 30-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, I think we are probably just in a chop, guys. I think we are probably just in a chop on the dollar. Yeah, guys, we have seen the long invalidate, or the short invalidate. I apologize, the short invalidate in the overnight time frame. We did see that. We have seen that overlapping price activity here, guys. In the even the overnight session, guys, we have seen 1, 2, 3 areas of balance lower, 4, 5, and 6, guys. If we want to get really granular about it, those of you guys who are following along, yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. I do think I do think that the dollar has failed to see invalidation on the 5-minute time frame, and I think that we are just chopping them up on these recent lows back through that 95.295, guys. And yeah, and we start to see that. So I'm going to go for a long lean bias on the dollar DXY. On the 5-minute time frame, price pattern into, we just saw the price pattern into 95.295, guys. 293, 95 spot 293, guys, for a long price pattern into it, for long and anywhere above. We just saw it. Was seen in the overnight, guys. I do not want to see us back below that. All right, guys. So that takes care of the long lean bias in. So we have a long lean bias on the 4-hour above 94.664. We do have a short lean bias on the dollar into 96.23 and anywhere below. And we do have a long lean bias on the 5-minute time frame in the 95.293, guys. 293. Excellent, guys. That does take care of the dollar. Let's go ahead and move it on over, since we are talking about those long lean biases in the dollar on the short time frame. We should be looking for, yeah, you guys know we should be looking for a short lean bias in the gold. All right, guys. So gold, I think here is chopping it up. We are seeing some choppiness gold in this wide overlapping area from the 08s all the way down to the 1190s, guys. 1208s all the way down to 1190s. I think that is a wide range chop we have seen here in the 4-hour time frame on the gold. But guys, well off those lows. We are balancing them up here on that 4-hour time frame higher, guys, which is not a good sign for the bears, the gold bears. But yeah, guys, we are definitely seeing we're at a key area on this a key area here, guys, at on this 30-minute time frame. We're at the upper extreme of this balance, guys. Trade back up below above that 1202. I really start to worry again, guys. I think that on a 30-minute time frame on the gold, yeah, that we are starting to look for back above that 1202. Yeah, we are starting to look at it and say, hey, you look at me. This is not right. This is definitely something we need to be keeping our eye on, guys. So that gold, right? So the gold, right? Let's take a look at GC. Yeah, on the 4-hour. Let's see, guys, on the 4-hour time. Let's go to the largest time frame on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, guys, on that gold, yeah, we definitely have to see it above the 1219s. No doubt about it. Without a doubt, we have to see it above the 1219s in the gold. So let's write that down. We'll need to see we have a short lean bias, right? On the 4-hour time frame. Carries of interest are the 1219s, guys. 1219 spot 3, guys, and anywhere below, right? Short lean bias in the gold. Yeah, I think it's still in place on the 30-minute time frame. Key areas is price pattern into the let's see, 1202 spot 5, and anywhere below, guys. We need to see that price pattern, and we need to stay below it. Actually, the upper extreme of the balance right now. I can't type, guys. I put current with 2 T's, right, instead of 2 R's. And price is at the upper extreme of the 30-minute balance. Okay, guys. So current prices at the upper extreme of the 30-minute balance, and guys, on the gold, that's a short lean bias in the gold, and we do what's our bias in the gold on the 5-minute time frame? Yeah, guys, I think that it is up. Unfortunately, I don't want to say it, but yeah, guys, I am saying it here. I think that the bias in the 5-minute time frame is clearly up. You guys can see here as I remove this larger drawing, we have invalidated multiple times. 2 times in the overnight session, guys, these short leans that we had established, and I think that we are at the upper extreme of the balance. I do think that above that 1196, guys. Well, yeah, let's call 1196.6. I think it gives us enough room. 1197.4. Let's call it 1196.6. 1196.6, guys. So we have a long lean bias in the 5 time frame, and we are looking for a long anywhere is what did we say? It was at 1196.6, guys, and anywhere above. That is for the 5-minute time frame, the shortest time frames, guys. But the short bias on the 30 minutes, short bias on the 4-hour, yeah, are still intact. I'm gonna go ahead and post those up for you guys. Those are the things that I see. Those are the things that I see that I hope that you guys see too. Good morning to you, Even Bid. Yeah, I will get that link to you guys, Even Bid, as soon as I am done doing my video broadcast. But yeah, absolutely, we will get that taken care of for you, no doubt about it. And we'll go over all this in just during the regular trading hours as well, guys. Regular trading hours as well. Let's also take a look at the so that does take a look at 6 major markets for us today. I think that what that does is it gives us a good overview of the markets. I think that we can definitely see that bias come into place. We can take a look at the crude. The crude has seen bid in the overnight session. Did see bid into the close yesterday. Did see trade down and back up, and we did see an overlapping price activity here in the crude. There's no doubt about it, guys. Definitely have seen overlapping price activity in the crude, and we have seen continued bid on the 5-minute time frame, bid out of balance here, guys. And we have seen continuation in that crude in the overnight session, guys. As we talked about that short lean, we gave it the ghost on that short lean, if you know what I'm saying. gave up the ghost on that short lean a while ago. So it's been hard to be short for the last little while. I'm sure Crashman is having a good old time, right? With his longs, kissing himself, running around the room. But yeah, guys, you know it. Does look like a train crashing when the direction's not in his trend is not in his direction. So guys, we are seeing it. We are seeing that bid come in. We are seeing the 71.72s trade 68.72s. We're up 90 cents on the day. 90 cents on the day. 1.34% on the crude, guys. That crude has seen a bid. The dollar has seen an offer recent, and those two are sometimes correlated, sometimes not. But guys, that crude has seen a bid. Same thing with the RBOB, guys. So that bid, RBOB was weaker yesterday than the crude was. No doubt about it during the regular trading hour session, but in the overnight session, we have seen that that bid continue to come in, continue to come in on. The bid continue to come in. We are now open on the energies, and those bars are getting a little bit more realistic for us, guys. So yeah, we did see that overlapping price activity here, and we are initiative out of balance to the upside on the RBOB, on that 5-minute time frame, guys. RBOB is initiative out of balance. Natty gas, guys. Natty gas is off those recent highs at 993, guys. We have seen overlapping price activity lower, and we are actually looking a little bit lower in the natty gas right here, right now on the 5-minute time frame. On the 30-minute time frame, the 1 hour time frame, yeah, we are just hanging them out here, in the above the middle of the previous area of balance. Yeah, we don't see. I don't see anything major to be writing home about yet. I think we're getting down into another buy opportunity here in the natty gas again. There's no doubt about it. That's my lean, and definitely something that I think that you guys, things that I believe that I think that you guys should think too. Yeah, but since we did see that recent chop around into the middle of that previous area of balance at 2.94 area, 9.3, 9.45 area, and we are still trading above it, guys. I do think that the continuation up is more likely to change and seeing a trade down. So that's what I do see here in the Nasdaq as well, guys. We've covered well over half a dozen, actually 9 markets. Covered 9 markets today in the pre-morning session, guys. I have notes written up on 6 of them, on 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, guys. So we that is what we're seeing. That is what we are seeing. That's what we will likely to continue to see. But long lean biases across the board in the equities. Long lean biases across the board. On the 430 and the 5, guys. The 5s are the quickest that will be called into question. We'll see how those react when we get down there, if and when we get down there. We are seeing the DAX and the 50 both up 14.9 and 19.4. DAX and 50 respectively, and we're up 52 points on the YM. 5.5 on the ES and 20.75 on the NASDAQ, guys. Hanging out on the recent highs, just off their recent highs. All right, guys, so we are seeing that Russell initiative out of balance, still to the upside. We are right in that zone, though, the 22.8 zone. We'll see how things pan out on that Russell with that initiative out of balance and the sell-off that we saw down in the 14s, 13s the other day. All right, excellent, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, we will continue to rip, rock, and roar this thing. Again, I am Eric V, and this chart talk is dedicated, right? Is dedicated to all the kids out there. Let your light guide you, and let it direct you back to those whom you love and who have love for you, guys. That is the dedication for today's chart talk, and I do hope that is a value and is something that but the children of the world will remember. All right, guys, that concludes today's chart talk. I'm gonna switch back over to the stable broadcast for my friends over here, and we'll take a look at it really quick, guys. All right, thank you so very much, and I will be talking to you soon. You can reach out. I'm Eric V. You can say hi, reach out at Say Hi. That's SAYHI at FutureSquawk. That's the same name of the channel.com, right? Future FUTURESQUAWK at that at let's see at FutureSquawk on YouTube, and at FutureSquawk.com. Say hi at FutureSquawk.com. Thank you so very much, and have a wonderful, great, amazing Friday trading session.